You're doing nothing.
I'm not the one playing the game. More specifically, I'm not the one who died. So it wasn't really, and I said I probably wasn't gonna remember what the room looked like. Again, I'm not the one playing the game, so I didn't remember. He didn't remind me. He didn't stop, get into the room and be like, "All right, here's where I died." He just kind of kept playing. I think he like this. This is kind of what I wanted. Like I wanted like the angry person's like what would you say, like resurrection of Christ is when they're annoyed by something and like it seems trivial, but then they get to show you like the thing that annoys the fuck out of them, and then like, oh, I get it now. And you're like, yeah, I get it. And I'm like it's all of that. It's like it's like this weird thing that just.
And then you find out it just is as trivial as you ever like.
No, it's not. It's like, but it is like it is lovely to be like, hey, the thing you're doing is annoying. You'll get over it. Like, you know. And then people get shot. And it's like, I gotta go to jail now because I killed a guy, but it'll be all right. And I'm gonna a lot of people in jail and tell them why are you in prison? Because I killed my boss because he was a fucking asshole. Which is not a good reason to kill somebody, because that's the case. Everybody be dead all the goddamn time. But there's not that many not assholes. He's got 17 fairies, so if he dies here, the series is over. This will be where it is.
I don't have close to what you just said. But
it looks like he got punched in Punch Out. His eyes get all big and he freeze frames. It's perfect. I love it. I love every bit of it. Look at me, I'm a mob. Look at me go. Did y'all know that caterpillars basically liquefy before they turn into butterflies?
Yeah.
That's fucking disgusting. But you know my favorite part of that is? Wow, you got fucked up. This is a war. It's a battle of attrition at this point. It's like the objective is like, I just got enough healing things to just basically be able to not play well. So I'm just going to die a lot. But I'm also going to heal a bunch. So, yeah. But yeah, so like a scientist or whatever the fuck had to like crack open a chrysalis to see what was inside it. You know what I mean? So somebody in the history of science cracked open a chrysalis.
Just, like, cut open a small hole and stuck a camera in there.
No, it's no. First off, they didn't find out last week. They've known for a while. Small cameras weren't a thing. Like, first off, like the chrysalis for a normal butterfly is extremely small in general. So they cracked the motherfucker open.
A Uranus? Are you really
No, not even close. I checked out like 3 episodes ago. It's the same thing. It's a fucking old school video game. Like, do 3 things, get the thing every single time you get a cutscene or like a line of dialogue that's the same thing. It just tells you, hey, fucking do more of this because
Bloodline of the Wars.
We already know that. We didn't know it in 1993, but we knew it now. We know it now. People watching this are like at least 17.
Do you understand?
I understand that I have to keep playing the game in order to finish it. Imagine growing up and being able to play every game in a series today. Like, imagine that. Imagine being like 21 and you get like a lot of money or whatever, and you're able to play all the God of War games like in a year, as opposed to like having to have a PlayStation 2, play this experimental ass like open world, like, you know, like fight, like hack and slash adventure title, and then wonder like, where's this series gonna go, only to watch it expand over like 3 other consoles. It was on the PSP as well. Like, just people like in 1990, whenever this game came out, there was no conceivable, the idea of Majora's Mask when this was popular wasn't even, never. They couldn't think of that. But to assume that this would give birth to Breath of the Wild, if you showed Breath of the Wild to a kid in 1993, they would think you were a wizard. Like, do you hear me?
Exactly.
They would think you were a wizard if you pulled out a Nintendo Switch and turned it on, and they were able to like play as this crazy adult, super realistic Link, realistic compared to this shit, that lived in this massive, massive open world that you could see things from like landmark to landmark. There was no, oh, you're in this area, so like the background's all gray because it, no, you can see like Hyrule Castle from anywhere on the game world. You can see like the divine beasts from wherever you are. You can see the fucking the different dragons like far off in the distance flying through the sky. I think that would scare a child in 1993. I just straight up think like a child would like run home and get into bed and like his hair would turn white and he would not know what to do. Like that would freak people out. Cause you gotta understand, for us, when Super Smash Bros. 64 was out, that was like revolutionary. The 64 in and of itself was like the first console of its kind, especially at home. Because by that time, like consoles, like arcades were kind of like fading out. So like, but then Melee comes out, and let's be real, you play Melee today, it's a piece of shit. Fuck anybody who says otherwise. Melee is a piece of garbage compared to like Smash 3DS.
I mean, to be fair, the version of Melee they play is not the version
Yes,
of
I've
Melee.
had that conversation with people, and they told me I'm wrong. So, and I think the problem with that is they're stupid. So, like Smash 3DS is like shits all over Melee, like from the graphic design, like the look of everything, the way it plays, the way it feels, the music, the sound. Like I said, the sound effects are iffy. Like I always preferred Melee sound effects because things had like a really neat thwack when you hit them. But yeah, just imagine that. Like we lived in a world where back in 2006, like fucking Brawl kept getting pushed back year after year. Like it just kept getting pushed back month after month after month after month. Kept getting pushed back. Kept getting pushed back. And today, like you can play all of them in like a day just to experience the difference between all games, like with zero waiting or anything like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, crazy. Not crazy, but it's like it's just this understanding of how time. Which is why I say like I don't like the whole kids today will never understand what it's like. Like why wouldn't they understand it? Things are digital. Like we had like the other night we were watching fucking like video clips of a news report from a city we don't live in that happened like in the early 2000s and late 90s. Like nothing is like lost to time unless it's like poorly documented. And in today's age, nothing is poorly documented. Everything is documented. Everything. We're gonna remember that Donald Trump tweeted out Kofefe in 70 years. It's gonna be a thing. We're gonna like years from now, we're gonna be aware the internet went going crazy over Ant-Man crawling up Thanos' ass and expanding until he exploded. Like it's never going anywhere. Meanwhile, I can't find episodes of Freakazoid. Oh, like that's the one thing I'll say kids today will never get. Y'all have no idea what Freakazoid is, and I can't show it to you because it doesn't exist. It's a construct in the minds of every child from the 90s. We all remember Freakazoid, but none of us have seen it. Huh?
Wasn't it on Hulu?
I think it was at one point, and then they took it off.
Oh.
Which is all that matters. Y'all just don't understand. Like Freakazoid was like a cross between Superman and the Mask, because his reality character was a nerd, and then his character, his like superhero character, was this like flamboyant, like free moving, like goofball.
Also, the fourth wall didn't exist on the show.
Paul Rudd played Freakazoid.
Sure did. That's all you had to say about that.
I don't know who the fuck, who he is. Okay, there are episodes of Freakazoid on Daily Motion. You can
Is
also
that
watch it
the
on Vudu. I think do you have to pay for it on Vudu? Because I think I have Vudu on my phone. When I say I think I have Vudu on my phone, I have Vudu on my phone. I got the Voodoo. How do you do that voodoo that you do? How do you do that voodoo that you do? But I gotta pay for it. Am I gonna buy fucking Freakazoid? Just to, oh! Something I meant to talk about, like, every time we play, The Last of Us, but the problem is, it's unnecessary to talk about. In an episode where we were playing with our side character, I kept blaming the side character for me getting caught and seen. And I knew when I was saying it that it wasn't true. I knew that. I knew that the enemies don't see the side characters. I'm not dumb, but a lot of the things I did were based on what my side character was doing and the fact that they aren't there. Look, here's the thing. I haven't complained about my deaths very much since she stopped following us around. Like, I just haven't.
No.
It's me. Do not be deceived by the blind thief. Oh, it's so warm. Oh no, snakes. Whatever will I do? With these incredibly easily dispatchable enemies. How about I say, you could have just put a bomb there as well. Like, to make sure that you didn't accidentally get hit. Doing one off of a mountain, the other and doing a range in a river.
You want to take another quack at it? Or whack at it? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, you want to. Yeah. You jump to the punchline. You want us to take another quack at it? What? See? How about to take another quack at it? And then, like, somehow it fucking stuck to his face like Velcro. See ya. And then it's like two swords. Like sticks. These sticks make a whistling sound. More like nails on a chalkboard. Don't see her. She's likely going to guide them to the power. If they get to the power, my plan will be ruined.
Ruined.
But that is like my favorite. That is one of my favorite lines in the entire movie. Not because it's goofy, but the delivery of that line and the way he said it was so good. Threw one off of a mountain and the other into a range and a river. First off, he was lying. He didn't do that.
They didn't do that.
But it's the fact that he sounded like Jack Nicholson when he said it that threw me off. Like, why is that one so fucking smooth and cool? Like, first off, he's lying, but why is he so cool? Is this one of those weird rooms where you gotta, like, kill everything in a specific order? Or not? Alright. His reaction was delayed, like a son of a bitch. Link, wake up! Link, wake up! I have to touch your butthole with this fairy wand. There's no other way for you to revive me. Nope, bend over. Give me them cheeks. I really don't want you to. Oh, you wanna lay on the ground dead as fuck?
I love it.
Then bend over. Huh. Yeah, like when it comes to like people like you and Gerard, I do wonder like How the fuck did y'all? How do y'all ever play fucking video games? Because y'all are two of the most like impatient gamers I've ever seen in my life. Like I am impatient when it comes to a plot getting good or a plot becoming worthy of my time. Like I don't want to wait, you know, for our lives to be over. Why did you leave my door open?
Why you leave my door?
They have issues with doors.
The fuck open.
So yeah, like you and Gerard are just like, and it's like the thing. Okay, the reason it always like baffles me is because of this. You're what's the word I'm looking for here? You're impatient, so you start moving forward real hard. But in the process of that, you fuck up, and it's making you take longer to finish what you were trying to do because you were impatient. It always baffles my mind. Because, like, y'all's brain can't go, all right, just, I have to, if I really want to save time, I have to be patient. But it's like, no, I just, like, I can't. It's like a dog who doesn't understand that his paw hurts because he won't stop biting it. But he's convinced that the paw is trying to steal his food. You got the Titan bit. Now you can lift the heaviest objects in the world. Like my love for you. You're gonna die. You're gonna die, clown. So I take it if you didn't make it out of there, you just fall off and reset the room.
Yeah, no.
How do y'all feel about females using the phrase nut?
We will take your answers.
Like if a female, like, what I mean is like a female using the word nut to refer to her own orgasm.
I didn't know they did that.
This one just did.
Lovely. Lovely.
Do me a favor and flush that instead of putting it in the trash can. Like, it's not illegal to flush snotty toilet paper. I mean, if it is, it's stupid, but yeah, just flush it. It's more sanitary. Oh, so everything's illegal somewhere. You can't chew gum in China. Well, you can't chew it in public. That's not true. You can't spit it on the sidewalk in public. It's as weird as it is. Like, I think Americans, if we came to the terms, if like the American government came to terms with the fact that Americans are the way they are, because we have freedom. Like, she said you're going the wrong way. Is that Marin? Who are you escorting?
She's one of the people's descendants.
Elbows?
Or the Mutants. I know where I'm supposed to take her, I think.
Is it the Pound Town? You want to take it to the Bone Zone?
Gonna take it to the Bone Zone.
But yeah, like Americans, like the world we live in is the way it is because Americans have assumed freedoms, and because of that, we feel like we can do whatever we want. That isn't to say that other countries don't have crime, and like the majority of our crime is because we're under the impression that we can do what we want. So like, well, how come like we have to do more about the gun laws in America, and that's how come we have someone? No, we have gun violence because we're allowed to have guns. That's it. If we weren't allowed to have guns, we wouldn't have gun violence. And I don't. And the thing, and then she turns into Gargamel.
She does.
Yeah, too bright. I'm going to become a dingleberry. I'm a flaming hemorrhoid and a raptor snake. What the fuck are you?
I cannot remember how to.
It's usually the thing that you got in the dungeon.
It was the Titan net.
Yeah, but that don't count. It'd be the fire rod.
No, that was the last dungeon.
All right, well, use the bow and arrow then. Bow and arrow is always the. If it ain't the bow and arrow, it's the boomerang. Because you don't have the mirror shield yet, right?
Actually, I think that might be what I need. I don't know.
But you don't have it, right?
I don't have it now. Maybe it's bonus. Because he's shooting laser beams. And nothing's happening.
Want me to look it up? Cool.
If you want.
What's the name of the boss?
I mean, this is the Dark World Kakariko Village boss. I hope so.
It doesn't not help, but it's not helping. Like, cause let me go to the bosses. Oh, blind the thief. Okay. That might be a key to the solution to the puzzle.
Blind the thief.
Mm-hmm.
So do I not need anything?
I don't know. It's not. I'm not having a easy time figuring out how to beat. All right, I got it. All right, so you got that. So you got the hole in the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I sure do.
You gotta hit the head. You gotta just hit it in the head.
Yeah. And
And it only works while it's attached to the body. Or you can just die.
How long is this episode been?
32 minutes.
Uh,
I was close. 23 minutes.
you want to call it?
Nope. Get back in there.
Oh.
Oh. Just gotta hit it in the head, man. I mean, I was right about the arrows, though. I mean, they hit it in the head. I'm a bunny, 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 I'm a bunny. I'm no longer a bunny.
Life isn't always that easy. Just know that.
The hell are you talking about? You have to open up the hole in the floor just to start the boss fight. Oh Lord. Uh-oh. And there it is, y'all. Because it's going to have 3 heads at the end, like by the end of the fight.
Yep.
Do 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 do. Link didn't make it. You wanna go get some health?
I would. I'd love to. Actually.
Jump cut. Now you can say what your social security number is now, because they're not gonna hear this part.
I don't know why I'm doing this. It's utterly pointless. I'm just gonna go back up and get that fairy. I'm trying to make sparks. I can go in the lemon mode.
Just go in the lemon mode. Nah, I'm just playing.
It's okay. Just, is there anything I can do to make it better? It's okay.
It's like, it's to do with the light level, and me being able to like, basically like man-spread my legs. I'm gonna try to sleep on this side.
What the fuck? Oh, this is the dark world. Like, what the fuck is there a ghost doing? Just hanging out. I'm glad I'm gonna edit this out, because I was just staring at the screen like slack-jawed, like an idiot. Why is the game why are they programmed to be able to do that?
No, I'm using the song.
Got nothing to do with me not wanting to be here.
I don't know. I love it. It's my favorite.
I mean, to be fair, you are swinging way too early.
I mean, normally they like fly in the direction they're going, isn't it?
The last fight, it's like 3 times they have not done that thing. He's gonna eat that butt. Look at it. He gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that booty. I'm gonna put a fork in that booty. Come on, you man.
Great, it's my favorite.
You needed the help. And you needed the Lord. Oh, I almost sent your brother a very strange photo.
Please. You caught a fairy.
A Ferrari.
That is not the button. That is the issue. Can you look up where the last bottle is? I got the one under the thing, I got the one that you buy, and I got the one that was in your chest.
I think there's 5 bottles.
There's 4.
Mm.
I'm going back in the dungeon, by the way.
That's useful to me.
That's why I told you.
I was being sarcastic. Link to the past. Link to the past. Sold by the street merchant in Kakariko. Found inside a treasure chest at the back of the Kakariko Village Inn. Obtained from the man underneath the bridge. Found inside a blue treasure chest in the Dark World, equivalent to the Smithery. After rescuing the dwarven swordsmith, Link must take the chest to the average middle-aged man near the entrance of the Desert of Mystery, who will open the link for chest. Almost got it. Almost. I'll let him juke you out. That was just the wrong direction. You gotta be hungry now. You gotta want it more than he does. Come on now, you got this.
What I do is the issue.
Come on, you gotta just Run circles around them rock. There you go. There you go. You gotta eat thunder and crap lightning. Alright, there you go. He's down to one head left. He ain't got no more to spinning around. Alright, you gotta make him pee that bed sheet. Come on, there you go. Come on, get that. Come on. Oh.
He just
All right.
face plants.
Yeah, I pointed that out a couple. I pointed that out a while ago, a couple episodes ago.
No, like hesitation, just face plants.
Oh no, there's hesitation. Because after he gets punched in the stomach, there's hesitation, and then he faps his face against the ground. I did not mean that the way it's up. Fap was the noise it makes when his little fleshy face whacks the pavement. Which is, you know. Did you say nipple?
Wobble.
Huh?
There's a onomatopoeia.
Link, because of you, I can take a shit again. Oh my gosh, I ate this burrito like 7 weeks ago, and then I got like backed up. First off, you'd be dead. If you ain't shit in 7 weeks, you'd be dead. No questions asked.
Just Martin.
I'm assuming.
The last one. No, you're a liar. You're a liar. I'm not the last one.
Well, but that's the thing. There are is it canon that the different links are all different links?
They are all very different links in most cases.
So they are.
Things.
Okay, so they are not the same guy.
No, they're just like reincarnated versions of the hero of time.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah. I got it.
May the way of the hero lead you to the triumph.
May the Cheerios fill your tummy. All right, y'all, stop moving. All right, y'all, that's the end of this episode. Is there anything you need to do before the next dungeon?
I don't think so.
It's probably a good idea to go ahead and level up the rest of your stuff because you got 999 coins.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
Rupees.
On the next episode.
Okay, well, just go ahead and do that now. We'll jump in after that because it's boring.
That's cool.
But that's it for this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, even if you don't want to, because you made it this far. And I mean, it can't hurt nothing. Do it. But until next time, take care of yourselves and try to stay safe. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Racial equality for all. Peace.